Good morning, traders. It is Thursday, the 11th of May. Thursday already. Where do the weeks go? And I hope you've all got your shirt on your back still after the CPI data. Very whipsaw-y. That's why we don't trade news. And that's what we're going to do today, guys. We're going to look at yesterday's trades and CPI reaction. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today as well. More important news today. So let's start with yesterday, guys. All right. So the first trade we were looking at was this. It was Swiss franc against the Japanese yen. Okay. And we were looking at this because we were in an uptrend. We were at an area of support, and these candles here were telling me that buyers were trying to push this higher. Okay, so we had all of those reasons to keep buying it, but as you can see, yesterday's candle, very bearish, guys, and I would not be looking for longs today. All right, so quite a bearish reaction yesterday. If we look at the H1, guys, did we have an entry? And the answer is, well, for me, guys, if you remember rightly, guys, I was in this trade from here. Okay. Yeah. As soon as I get a break in this structure, all right, I'm in this trade. And it makes sense, guys, to make the last high your first target, because you're going to get some resistance. Whether it breaks through and carries on, no problem. I'll leave some profit on the trade. But if we get a reaction like this and price comes crashing down, then you've secured some profit. All right. It's very important part of my strategy to secure some profit. So guys, that's how I traded this. And if we were looking to get in yesterday, by the time we woke up, this is Wednesday, first hourly candle. It was difficult to get in, any of these candles, because you're just going to be buying into this potential area of resistance. So if you wasn't in this trade already, it was difficult to get into this trade for that reason. And then, like I say, when you see this candle, that should be raising alarm bells. Yeah. And then sure enough, bang, look at that reaction, super bearish. And as soon as we break H1 structure, maybe here, definitely not interested. So Swiss franc, unless you're already in it, there was no real trade to be had there. If we look at euro pound now, this was the next trade idea. And euro pound, we're just waiting for a retrace up to some value. So, I mean, I don't even need to show you anything else other than the day chart, guys, We were looking to short this pair because clearly we are in a downtrend. Okay. Lower lows, lower highs. And we are still looking to short this pair, but we need an area of value. So I'm still waiting for price to, potentially come up into this gray zone. It might even come up to here, but I'm just waiting for this pair to come up to an area of value before I start trading this short. Okay. We might have to wait some time before we get a setup on euro pound. We definitely didn't have one yesterday, because it didn't retrace up into our gray zone. Okay. If you start selling it down here, no value. And look what happens, you're going to be taken out of the trade most likely. So that was euro pound. We're just waiting for an area of value. The next trade was this, pound Aussie dollar. And I did have a trade on this. So let's take a look. So why were we looking for shorts? So I was having a chat with somebody in the VIP Discord about this. My bias is to short this pair. Let me explain why. So we were in an uptrend. Okay. And then price has come down, hit this area of support. Okay. Bounced off, but then created a new lower high for me. And then price has been hurtling down ever since. Okay, this candle here actually breaks this last daily low. So for me, I'm seeing lower highs, and we have, you know, just about, but we do have a lower low. So for me, it's shorts with this pair. Okay, and then just look at the candles. Yeah, bearish, bearish, bearish. This green candle even has a bit of a top wick, and then yesterday's candle bearish. Yeah, so still looking for shorts back down to this level or back down to this level. I'm still in this trade for 20%. All right, so yeah, we were looking for shorts for those reasons, guys. If we look at the H1 now, what were we looking for? So we were looking for a break in structure. Yeah, simple as that. So we had our grey zone up here. Yeah, this was the grey zone that we pinpointed, this grey zone here. Yeah, and as you can see, price reacted like a nutcase at this level. Look at that candle. Yeah, look at that candle. It was news driven. It was on the back of those CPI figures coming out of the US. You can see how it can impact pound Aussie dollar. It's US dollar news, but it's heavily impacted pound Aussie dollar. And we got this huge candle. So this huge red candle is my entry candle. Okay. Because firstly, yeah, we come up to an area of interest, yeah, and then it breaks H1 structure. Once it breaks these lows here, we're now in a H1 downtrend. Okay, but obviously, guys, I'm not going to enter here. I'm not going to enter here and put my stop up here. That would be the worst trade in the history of trading. Yeah, because there's no value. Yeah, and we're at this area of, you know, support here as well. So all I did, guys, was wait for price to retrace into this level. Yeah, there's a level through here. Yeah, you can see this. These last H1 lows, higher lows. So this was a good area for me. So once price retraced into this zone, I took a short. Yeah, I got in at 8,650. Okay, now I can put my stop above here still. I still have to put my stop above there because that's the last H1 swing low. Okay, so I entered here and then I took price back down to here. Okay, I've closed 80% of this trade. Okay, and then I'm going to let 20% run. But what I will do, I will move my stop from here to here. Okay, because this has become the last H1 swing high. All right. So yeah, nice trade. Took price back down to here, closed 80%. And I still think this has room to the downside, guys. And yeah, like I say, for that remaining 20%, I'm just going to follow H1 structure. And currently, this is H1 structure. But we'll see what price does here. So I move my 20% stop loss from here to here, potentially to here, you know, if it does this. All right, guys. So yeah, nice trade on pound Aussie dollar. Still interested in this pair today, but we got big news. The last trade from yesterday was this. It was US dollar against the Japanese yen. Where are you? And we were still, if let's start with a day chart. Let's keep some routine, Tom. Yeah, keep the routine. So what we'll be seeing on the day chart. Remember, guys, we are looking at, first of all, structure. So we were in an uptrend. Okay. Then we're looking for support in an uptrend. Check. Yeah. Then we're looking for bullish candles. Check. Is it in an area of value? Check. Yeah. So all of these things were ticked, guys. But it was still all about breaking this grey zone for me. If we drop down to the H1 now. So, yeah, I was just waiting for a break of this H1 area of resistance. if I zoom right in now, guys, if I can, yeah, if I zoom right in, we did get this candle here. I mean, this candle has literally just broken out of these highs, but I don't want to see a candle like this. I don't want to see a candle with a wick. If we get a push out of this grey zone, I want to see a candle like this. Yeah, I want to see a push, a bullish candle push out of this grey zone. Then we could have entered. Bearing in mind we had news we may not have done. But yeah, I wanted a bullish push out of this grey zone. And then news happened. Yeah, bang, taking it all the way back down to here. So yeah, never had a trade. We never had a move out of this grey zone. So no trade on yen, guys, and then CPI happened. All right, guys. So yeah, those were the trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed yesterday's recap, maybe you took one of the trades, then come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and smash the like button, guys. Okay, so trades for Thursday, the 11th of May, guys. Before I start, a few things to mention, let you know all the cool things we do. First of all, we've got a free Discord channel, so come join it. It's free. Loads of cool things on there, trade ideas, psychology, knowledge, chit-chat. We also have VIP Discord. You have to pay for this, guys, but you get access to me throughout the trading day. I give you all my trades as and when they happen. We give you exclusive content. You have access to a performance coach. Lots of cool things to like on VIP Discord. Secondly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you all the information about the mentorship program. Thirdly, guys, we also have YouTube membership now. So if you would like to show your support for the channel, there's a small subscription cost, but you get some cool emojis and some perks and also some exclusive content and discounts on things. So yeah, come join YouTube membership as well, guys. And don't forget the live stream today, 8 a.m. New York time, EST. I'll see you then for the live stream. Okay, trades for today. I'm not seeing a lot with trend today. Okay, I will explain more later. But first of all, let's take a look at that CPI reaction, guys. So this is Euro US dollar. Let's first of all look at the H1. So when we first saw this reaction, guys, yeah, look at that candle. Look at that H1 candle. We're thinking, right, we're off to the races, but don't trade the news, yeah, because the next candles are like, bang, super negative. Okay, the news is, unless you know what you're doing with the news, stay out of it, yeah. So yeah, it was very like this. It was very whipsawy, okay. And if we look at the day chart, yeah, I'm potentially seeing US dollar strength. I'm not seeing weakness here. Yeah, we're in this. I mean, the Euro US dollar is all about this range it's in. Okay, if we get a break, we're off to the downside. But looking at these candles, negative, bearish wick. Yeah, so I would be looking for, potential shorts, but I would wait for a break of this zone. If we look at other US dollar majors, Aussie dollar, US dollar is an interesting one because, again, if we look at the H1, we're thinking, look at that candle. We are thinking, right, off to the races, let's start buying it, and then bang. Yeah, look at that reaction down. That's why we don't trade the news, guys. Look at that whipsaw. Yeah, you will lose your shirt. Maybe your house, maybe your car. Yeah, you will lose something, yeah, trading that. That will whipsaw you out. So don't trade the news. Be careful. Unless you know what you're doing or you've protected your trade. The day chart, when we first saw that news, when we was doing the live stream, we were thinking, okay, so US dollar weakness, let's trade that. But look at this daily candle now. Look at this daily candle. at an interesting area, we would be looking for shorts. We would be looking for US dollar strength. What a turnaround that is. Let's look at another currency pair. Let's look at US dollar, Canadian dollar. Yeah. Again, you wouldn't, if we look at the day chart, you wouldn't keep shorting this. Yeah. There's support here. If anything, you would look to buy this, which again means US dollar strength. So, yeah, welcome to the news. What looked like US dollar weakness, now the dust has settled, is looking like potential US dollar strength. And there's more important news today, guys. So we'll keep an eye on that. Anyway, that was CPI data yesterday. The trades I'm looking at today, there's one with trend, which I will show you in a minute, but it's going to be difficult to trade because of the news. But look at all of the euro pairs. These will all be against trend trades. Okay. So look at all of these euro pairs. Yeah. This is euro Aussie dollar. I know we're in a downtrend. Yeah. We are. Let's do it properly. We are clearly in a downtrend. Yeah. We've got lower lows, lower highs. Okay. But nobody's going to start selling this here. Yeah, there's no value. So people are going to look for a retrace. Okay. So we could potentially trade the retrace. Yeah, I don't like to go against trend, but I do if we're heavily oversold in this case and at an area of support. Okay. It's the same with every euro trade. Look at euro Canadian dollar. Let's move my grey zone across a little bit. Okay, so again, we are in a downtrend. Okay, but heavily oversold. We're oversold and we're at an important level of support. Okay, I think this has some room to the upside. Okay, because people want value. Anyone, you just go to any of them. Euro, Swiss franc. Okay, less oversold. Euro pound. Yeah, we've been looking at this ourselves. Yeah, we need price to come up for value, but my bias is to sell this pair. So once price comes up, I'll be taking it back down. Could come up to here, but I'll be taking it back down. But what I'm saying is, guys, we can trade this retrace into value. Euro New Zealand. I think it's pretty much any of them, guys. Yeah, Euro New Zealand. But I mean, the couple I do like is potentially Euro CAD. Okay, because we've got, you could trade any of them, guys. I want to get that clear, but we've got a bit of a bullish reaction here. We like this one. Euro Aussie dollar as well. Okay, similar reaction. Okay. So, yeah, let's take a look at Euro CAD as one of the examples. So once we're very oversold, we're getting a bit of a reaction at a support zone. And we've had a bullish candle, not super bullish, but a bullish candle that's pushed away. Yeah, like I say, we could potentially trade against trend. It's important for you to understand this. You are against trend. So imagine if I get into a hedge. Yeah, I'm not going to hedge it, if that makes sense. So this is what I'm looking at, a bit of a retrace, guys. How will I trade it? So for any of those euro pairs, I'm going to trade it like this. I'm going to drop down to the H1 and I'm going to wait for a structure break. All right. Price action is very scruffy. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's zoom in. So for me, price action scruffy, but we are in a downtrend. Still, these highs haven't been broken. Okay, so there's a level through here. All right. In fact, I am going to put a grey zone in. Okay. So, yeah, this level through here. All I want to see is a break of this level. Yeah, you can already see, yeah, there are higher lows forming. Yeah, we're getting higher lows. So this is a good sign, yeah, that we will eventually get a push through this grey zone. This will be the same for any of those euro pairs. There will be something similar to this, guys. Once we get a break of this grey zone, you know, potentially we get, I want a, you know, a nice bullish candle out of this grey zone. If we get that, breaking all of these highs and therefore breaking H1 structure, because we now have higher highs, I will enter this pair. Yeah, enter here, put your stop below the last swing low. There might be a different swing low, and then trade this up to the next area of resistance. Okay. In here, guys, the next area of resistance. Let's have a look at the day chart. Okay, potentially all the way up to there. Let's have a look at H4. Okay, I would probably aim for a psychological level, 4,750. Okay, and that's like 70 pips, guys. Yeah, still lots of room to move into there. But like I said, we need a break of this grey zone. So let's go back to the grey zone. Yeah, I just want to see a break of this level, guys, and then we can take it back up to here. All right, so yeah, just we're looking for H1 structure breaks for all of those euro pair retraces against trend. The only trade I am seeing today with trend, yeah, we'll have days like this. You can look at all of the pairs and nothing is jumping out at you as a potential trade. The only one is pound Aussie dollar. This is the only with trend trade. Yeah, again, if we go to the day chart, this was a successful trade I took yesterday. So we were in an uptrend. Okay, but now, yeah, we're getting lower highs here and we're getting lower lows. Okay, let me zoom in so you can see that, guys. So yeah, you know, price bounced off of this area of support. Yeah, and we got this bullish green candle. We would be thinking, right, we are, you know, we're going to make it back up to here. And the fact that we don't, and we get this candle that rejects price, I start to see lower highs. And this is a red flag for me. Yeah, I'm seeing this. Okay. So yeah, looking for shorts, guys. And this low here, I know it's literally by a couple of pips or something. Well, this is pound Aussie dollar, so that's probably 300 pips. That's a trading joke. But that's probably 300 pips. No, it's not. It's a few pips. But my point is it's broken the low. So we've got lower highs and just about lower lows. The question we have to ask ourselves with this pair, and I talked about with Carlos about this in the mentorship program, if we put a channel down here, no, a channel, yeah, we put something like this in. Okay, you know, the question I ask myself is, does price, you know, want to retrace a bit more before it comes back down? You know, my bias is only short. But where does it want to short from? Does it want to short from this grey zone? Does it want to short from here? But all we can do is read what the market is telling us. And this is telling me to carry on shorting. Look at yesterday's candle. Very bearish, 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 bearish. And we've just sort of broken the moving average 20 as well. So we are in an area of value. So I think we can still potentially take shorts down to this level. I say you're going to have a problem with this trade because we've got, you know, loads of pound data coming out today. We've got the pound interest rate, the Bank of England governors speaking. So, you know, we may not have a trade for those reasons, but I am looking for shorts, guys. If we drop down to the H1, where would I look to trade it from? So there's been a new grey zone formed. Yeah, so remember this grey zone up here? Yeah, we got this huge reaction, retrace, and we entered. But now, guys, there's this new area through here. Okay, because I've just seen price react there as well. Yeah, there's a potential area through here. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing because we've seen price react, and now we're seeing price react here. So, and if we did this, guys, we're also seeing, yeah, this downward channel. Because these are all the last swing highs. All right, so this could potentially be a good spot. Just first of all, take price down to here. This would be my first target, and then let 20% run, guys. All right, so that's what I'm looking at. It's the only trade with trend, guys. All right. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my analysis, guys. If you have, come subscribe to the channel. I give you this analysis every morning. Hit that notification button, hit the like button. Also, guys, don't forget we've got Discord channel, we've got YouTube membership, we've got a mentorship program. So we've got loads of cool things going on with the channel, guys. So check all of them out. All those things are in the video description. Right, guys, that is the end of today's trades. Let's take a look at the news now. So, guys, news for Thursday, the 11th of May. So let's scroll down. The news, the big daddy news is this, guys. At 12 o'clock, midday, London GMT, we have got the Bank of England interest rate decision. Yeah, so we're expecting a 25 basis points rise. Yeah, so let's see what actual data comes out. And obviously, guys, this is really going to affect the pound. Yeah, and we've also got the meeting minutes as well. So must be aware of this, guys. This is really going to move the pound like a crazy man. So yeah, must be aware of that. That's why that pound Aussie dollar trade may be difficult to get into, guys, today. So yeah, that's the first piece of very important news. At 1:30 London GMT, we got initial jobless claims and PPI. So yeah, both very important pieces of data coming out of the US. So this is really going to move US dollar pairs. And then at 2:15, we've got the Bank of England governor speaking. So he's probably going to, well, not probably, he's going to speak about how they arrived at the interest rate decision. And this will also make the pound super volatile. All right, guys. So yeah, that's the news for today. I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, subscribe to the channel. We would love to see you. And don't forget the live stream today, 8 a.m. New York time. See you then.